Some baby back ribs on the big green egg. This is our first attempt at this. We've got the DigiQ DX2 hooked up for proper temperature control. I'm running up to 250 degrees, and we've got the fan underneath, which is blowing the coals, and temperature is just starting to come up now. Take a quick peek inside here. We've got our charcoal pile, and interspersed is some apple wood chunks that have been soaked for about an hour in water. A couple racks of baby backs that have been prepared by, I brined them for about an hour to infuse them with juiciness, and they are rubbed with a very top secret, special, highly sought after Gary's Special Rub. Okay, so here's how we set up the egg. I've got the top vent open all the way, and we've got the blower on the bottom, which is going to regulate the temperature. It's up to about 220 now. Came down a little bit when I opened the lid to set up the ribs. Basically, put the plate setter in the bottom there for indirect cooking. I've got the ribs on a rib rack, and in a drip pan basically. Later on we're going to cover this with foil after a couple hours of cooking to let the ribs steam a little bit. Smoke's doing a really nice job now, and we'll just leave it alone for a couple hours. Come back and see what happens. How could we not make mango barbecue sauce today? We've got some onion, cider vinegar, apple cider vinegar, garlic, the mango of course, ketchup, oil for sauteing, and brown sugar. Medium-high heat. Put our 2 tablespoons of olive oil into the medium pot. Can't cook anything without making a mess. So we'll let these cook on medium-high for it'll probably be about 5 minutes. Okay, these onions are just about translucent. Now they're ready for some garlic. This would be 2 cloves. So we'll cook this up a little bit. Add a little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. Stir that up. That is what I am talking about. Right here. Right now. Cider vinegar, the brown sugar, ketchup, and our mangoes. I had about 1 3/4 cups of mango there. We'll get it to simmer, and then we'll turn it down to medium heat, and we'll let that go for about 10 minutes. And it's just starting to come up to simmer now, so we will adjust the temperature. And we'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay, so now that the mango barbecue sauce mixture has cooled down a bit, I'm going to put it right here into the food processor. And blend that up so it's nice and smooth. Yeah, it's about 15 to 20 seconds. Probably be good. And wow, it's still hot, but oh man, you should smell this. Let's see what this tastes like. Oh yeah. Whoa, that is good. Real sweet, real mango-y. A little bit of little tanginess from the apple cider vinegar. I could see where if you put a little bit of chili flakes in there, or some chili powder, hot chili powder, and kick it up a notch, but some people don't like that. In any case, that's some good stuff. Now we wait for the ribs. Here we are about halfway through the smoke, getting some real nice flavor and color on there. Mango tree, and up there is a mango that I cannot get to. It's been driving me crazy. Look at the beautiful color on that thing. And the birds haven't gotten to it yet either, which is really surprising. They've really gotten into a lot of these mangoes. That's why I had to pick them all. But we had a heck of a crop this year. There's still a couple little guys hanging here. I'm going to leave these for the birds and the squirrels so they can have something. Pretty good crop here on the avocado tree too. Got some avocados hanging. Looking forward to eating some of these. There's lots of them. Awkward avocado tree. It never really grew right, but one year it produced one of these Florida type avocados, these big guys. And this guy looks like he's almost ripe. We'll get him soon. This year it's produced several. There's 2, 3, it's about 10 or 11 avocados on this tree this year. So these should be pretty good to eat. And this is what happens when the birds and the squirrels get to the mangoes before I do. Once they start to ripen, it's like they've got radar, drives them right in on it. That's the end of that mango. Okay, so what we did 2 hours into the cook here is we simply covered the ribs with heavy-duty aluminum foil, and in the bottom of that pan we put 1 cup of apple juice and 1 cup of apple cider vinegar. So what's going to start to happen now is the ribs will be steamed as the liquids heat up. Been about 4 hours of cooking, 2 hours uncovered, 2 hours covered up with foil. I took the plate setter out. That's the porcelain indirect heating mechanism. So now we've got the grill sitting right over the coals. Take a look at the ribs. They're looking nice. We see that the meat has pulled back from the bones. That's an indication that they're in great shape. So we're going to put these now onto the grill and start slathering them up with the mango barbecue sauce. Getting them off of the out of the pan, they started to break apart, so they're doing real well. There's the mango barbecue sauce. We're going to baste the ribs with this and let it caramelize on there. We'll close the lid, we'll turn them over, get a nice coating on all of them. Man, I can smell this now. Whew! Can't wait to taste these things. Alright, let's flip them. You'll see how they want to fall apart on you. Look at that. Look at those bad boys. Come to daddy. Ooh, whoops. Yeah, they're done. They're done all right. No, don't fall in. Okay, we're just, you know what? We're just going to leave these just like this till we're ready to take them off. Put a little more of this on there. Oh, man. The large rack right there in the front was a thinner rack than the other two. So that's why it's kind of falling apart. Alright, let's leave this for a couple minutes. We'll come back, put another coat on. We've taken them off of the grill, put a last coating of barbecue sauce on them. There's a bone that fell out, lone survivor there. I can't wait to dig into these things.